Hey guys, let's take a look at the Ultimate Math Bundle for 2024. I scrolled down to high school because that's what we're interested in, right? And so you can kind of see that there are lots of different options for the bundles. And I want to look at geometry first. So there are more than 100 different things in here. They're all downloadable. You get them, as soon as you pay for it, you go ahead and get to have access to everything and you can download everything. Um, so here's the list. Like this is crazy. That's me on top. That's that first one's from me. A whole unit of many little formative assessments on constructions. Constructions activities and test questions can be hard to come by. So there's that parallel perpendicular lines, proof properties, proof puzzles. Those are always so helpful. We've got stuff with transformations here, um, composite figures, congruent triangles, properties of parallelograms. Those, I don't know why kids struggle to remember those properties. Similar triangles, Pythagorean theorem, special right triangles, several little things right there. Some trig stuff going on. This is another one of mine, solve the triangle digital activity. Um, trig ratios, distance formula, and then we get into quadrilaterals, polygons, um, and there's some circle, a little bit of circle stuff. There's some more circle stuff, volume. Um, I mean, you can see it just keeps going, right? Equations of circles, even central angles, arc length, all that fun stuff. Compound probability, a little bit of probability stuff going on. Um, Parallel and perpendicular, dilations. Like I'm still going. Coordinate geometry. This I think is great. That one's another one that I did, but there's other coordinate geometry things. Here's a find the candy digital activity. That just sounds cool. Coordinate geometry I always found to be challenging and hard to find good stuff for. Triangle sum, midpoint distance, Pythagorean theorem, more central angles, right? And then think about this too. It's not just like all one thing. It's not like, oh, it's 100 different task card activities. No, like there's a study guide, a project. There are task cards. There's a crossword puzzle, a bingo game. I love this. 3D Starcraftivity. That sounds cool. Self-checking mystery picture, right? Assessments. Those those are both for me, I think. And a partner worksheet. That's cool. A riddle and a maze. Fascinating facts. A circuit worksheet. I love doing those with students, getting them up and out of their seats and busy. A scavenger hunt. Similar, very similar activity. Just I love that there's just tons of things to do. So that's geometry. Gives you a nice little overview. Um, it's crazy that for 100 activities, $35. That, that's a deal. All right, $35 also for the Algebra 2 one, but this one has over 120 resources. So that's cool too. Um, that it has even more than the Algebra 2, I mean, than the geometry does. And so graphing quadratic functions, uh, solving quadratics, complex numbers, operations with polynomials, um, corn maze. That sounds cool. Solving polynomial equations, graphing polynomials, increasing and decreasing. That's an activity that I do. The this or that is something that I created that I have found a lot of teachers have had a lot of success with. They really enjoy that one. So I'm grateful for that. Here's something with log functions. Um, that can be difficult to find activities that are a little more uh, engaging, I guess you would say. Inverses, solving log equations, right? Tons good stuff for logs. Adding and subtracting rational expressions, that can be a challenge. And there's several of those. I mean, look at that. There's There's several right there. Simplifying rational expressions, rational equations. I mean, tons of rational stuff. Oh man, this is good stuff. Transformations of cubic functions, card sort. I like that. Probability, combinations, permutations, um, arithmetic sequences, geometric sequences. So it just goes on, systems of equations, absolute value stuff. So really nice. And I mean, even just the end here, like just some stuff that's kind of like more like overall that you could scatter throughout the year or use it as a review. I love that. So just tons of great stuff. So the Algebra 2 one's also $35. But this is cool to me is that if you're doing both, if you're teaching both, instead of paying 35 and 35, you can save $5 and get everything from both of them. And there's not overlap, which is cool. So you don't have to worry about that. There's also like the combo of Algebra 1 and geometry or Algebra 1 and Algebra 2, if that's what you're teaching. And there is also just the high school one, which is great. I mean, for $120, you get Algebra 1, Algebra 2, scrolling fast, fast, fast. You can pause if you need to see them. Geometry, still going. Pre-calc, calc. Isn't that wild? It's all there. That's probably the best deal. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's pretty incredible. That's over 400 different things. So, yeah, I think it's great. I highly recommend that you check it out because I know I love a deal. These are from people who, um, weren't just, they were vetted. Let me just say that. And that I wasn't doing the vetting, but I know that my resources and my ability to participate even had to be approved. So that was not just true for me, but true for everybody. So, that's always good to know. So this happens once a year, and when the sale's over, it's over. So better to jump in while you can. And then go back to enjoying your summer, at least for a few more days. All right. I'll see you next time. Bye.